came here to this country as from another country when I was a baby. It wasn't safe where I was born. There was a war, and there was a lot of fighting. So I was left in an orphanage. I was separated from my family when I was a baby. And fortunately for me, there was a kind lady that came and flew me out of that country that was at war. This was her name was Betty. She used her gifts and talents to get me out of that place with a lot of fighting. It really wasn't safe. They loaded me and a whole bunch of other babies up on an airplane and flew me to the United States. So that was me as a baby in one of those seats. When I came to the United States, I was very sick. I had about a 10% chance of living. There wasn't much food where I came from. Food was hard to come by. And when we could find food, people couldn't afford it. So I got very, very sick. That's why I had to leave where I was, because the water wasn't any good, the food wasn't any good. And I had to leave my country just to stay alive. And when you don't have enough food, sometimes it's hard to talk. Sometimes it's hard to learn and to grow. And those that care about us, when there isn't enough food, they get stressed. They get upset. They get frustrated. And I spent more time connected to hospital machines than actual people when I was a baby. But I was fortunate I was adopted by a couple in this country. So I just wanted you to know you guys aren't alone. I come from another country too. And I came from a place where there was a lot of fighting, there wasn't enough food, and I had to escape from my life too. But our computers, and this was my first experience with computers, look very different than yours. So I'm going to show you. What we did was we put in code, just like you put in code for your robots, to move the turtle around. And the code would make the little turtle move around the screen. That was what we did. We didn't work with robots and laptops. We had something like this. And then in 7th grade, when I went to school, they had Apple computers. Now, Apple didn't make phones and tablets back then. They just made computers like the one that you see right there. I spent a lot of time on the computer at school. But this is what games look like for us. And this is how long it actually took. You put a little disk inside. You turned it on. Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong! Exactly. This is what Donkey Kong looked like when I was your ages. This does not end well for me. So this is what programming looked like when I was your age. You could enter a command called home, and it would take the cursor to the very top, and then you would type print hi, and the computer printed hi. But that's just a command, it's not program. The program has lines. So we have these numbered lines, and we say line 10, print hi. Line 20, we would tell it to repeat line 10. And then we would type run, and it prints hi all over the screen. That was what we did, and I dare say that is what you did back in the day. Now, we didn't have Facebook back in the day. There was no Facebook. There was no internet. I'm sorry. Oh! Did I hear oh?
No internet.
So I will show you how we talk to each other on our computers. We had to dial like you dial on your phone. We had to dial each other's computers. So this is what we call a bulletin board system. So I'm going to show you. The first thing you did when you connected to someone else's computer is you saw a welcome screen. put in your user number, because you had one, your password. You got a welcome screen. You saw how many people were there that day. 14 was a good number back then. You got your menu, and if you wanted to chat with somebody, you didn't have Facebook Messenger or anything else. You had to type chat and see if anyone was on the other end. And then to check email, you went to the post office, where once a day, there would be new messages for you. So if you left a message at 2 o'clock, it would pull them at 11 o'clock, and then at 2 o'clock, you would get your new one. And this is literally sending an email, back when I was growing up. I started in the 1990s, I know that must seem a long time ago. I started making websites because there's this thing called the internet. So one night I stayed up with a cup of coffee, true story, in my second apartment, and I learned how to write lines of code that became web pages, just like you put lines of code in your robots and they do things. So I had to go on the Internet Archive, the Wayback Machine, to pull an image of one of my very first websites. This was it. This was the internet when I was younger. And I did music websites to help music singers promote music.
It's not bad.
It was the 90s.
It's not bad.
It was the 90s. And with practice, I got better. I got to the point where a television network that they used to call MTV actually reached out to me, and they had seen my work. And this girl is a singer named Brandy. I don't think you're too young to know who she is. But her mother was the first person that hired me, and I learned that I could make money doing websites, helping people promote things, helping people sell things, or helping people with their services. So I run my own company now, and I build websites for other people's businesses to help them grow, to help them make money, to help them provide for their families. Because at their core, businesses are just groups of people. They're groups of people that sell things, do services, help people. They help fulfill people's wants, needs, and desires. And how many of you guys remember COVID-19, the pandemic?
I remember. What?
There were a lot of places that were trying to stay open, and they would hire me, because if not, they would have to let their employees go, and their employees wouldn't be able to put food on the table. So it was my job to help them with their websites, make them better, help them to grow.
Is that website still open?
No, I had to go on what's called the Internet Archive. It's a Wayback Machine, and pull an image of it. That website no longer exists. But today, I run my own company, helping other businesses grow. I do websites, but I'm also here at the foundation, the Hispanic Family Foundation, where we're at now, the group that does these programs, and I get to help them for free. I don't charge them for anything that I do. And I try and use my gifts and talents, just like that lady did 50 years ago, to get me out of Vietnam. Yes?
Do you know how to speak Vietnamese?
I do not. I do not. How many of you guys know how to speak Spanish? Oh, you are way better than me. You are way ahead of me. I did not learn Vietnamese, so that is amazing. So we grow throughout our lives. We pick up different gifts, skills, and talents, and there's gifts, skills, and talents in every single one of you. You have the opportunity to use these gifts and skills and talents to help other people throughout your lives. You know, today it's robots, but maybe, like the policeman said, maybe you come up with the next interactive mannequin. Maybe instead of robots, it's an artificial limb, it's a hand, it's an arm, it's something that saves people's lives. Somebody used their gifts 50 years ago to rescue me and bring me to this country. I try to use my gifts and talents every day to help people. But I want you guys to be encouraged. There are gifts and talents inside each and every one of you. I have computers have changed a lot, as you can see, from the time that I started to what you're doing. And over your lifetime, it's going to change a lot.
Yeah, like it looks like the back looks like a microwave, and the front looks like the screen. And now like computers from the back and the front are just like
They are. It's a lot of change. Some of you will love what you're doing here. Some of you love being out there playing soccer with Mr. John. And I'm sure some of you learned a lot from Mr. John. Maybe some of you are going to excel at soccer. Maybe some of you are going to find something else that you're good at. Jaden's good at making his phone ring. Come on. But I want to encourage you, you guys have the strength to overcome your challenges. You have the strength to overcome difficult times. And I believe in all of you, that you have the ability to overcome whatever is in front of you guys and succeed. You have hope, and you do have a future. And you're going to make a difference in the world to come. Do you guys believe that?
I know how to do it. I know.
Should I ask them how to turn?
I'm pushing. Siete gordo cuerpo.
You're pushing. Wait, can you control it from here too? Wait, that's if it's
Oh, I know how to play.
that's E. You're gonna go up on this is there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Let's do a single file line.
Yeah.
No, okay. Single file line. Oh my god.
I got it.
Let's do pushing me. You're pushing everyone. Milan, you have to stay before you can jump it, that's it. Press all the
Deliberate.
Oh wait, you move with these. No, you move with these, look. Okay.
What about this apple thing? What is it? This is a bowl.
No, you're gonna reset. You move it. So if you press this should go.
Alright, you go and after you die or hit something, it's my turn. And then you.
Oh, you can't touch that. I thought about that. What wants to play? Move. You're not old.
You can't jump.